Hello YouTubers, this is cessnaace back again with another video. A video game ads video, in fact. But before I begin, I would like to shout out the 3 Patreon supporters that I have. Yes, I gained a third one last night at some point. Joseph Reed Gaines, who has a channel on YouTube called Sky Mall, all one word. Alex is playing, and I hope I pronounced this correctly, Mark McGalligot. Last name is spelled with a capital M, lowercase c, capital E, lowercase l, L-I-G-O-T-T, which I read as Mark McGalligot. At any rate, he has a podcast that looks rather interesting to me called Projection Booth Podcast, because it pertains to films, and I'm a huge film buff. In fact, that's something else I'm lining up to do a video of. My collection of European DVD releases of horror films, including a lot of Dario Argento films. Okay, now, if you'll remember back, I showed a video recently of some Japanese PSP games that I picked up at the last Pinball Expo that I went to in Orlando last September. Well, I was preparing to do a video tonight of vinyl LP ads, which I had the LPs in 2 different bags, and as I was going between the 2 bags, I found a 3rd bag containing these games and other things that I picked up in the dealer's room. First up, for the Nintendo DS. This is a game that I own on GOG for the PC. Dream Pinball. I'm going to have to play this game because I like it on the PC. Recently I've been submitting scores for the version that I have on GOG at highscore.com under the category of PC/DOSBox emulation, because that's how the game runs on GOG, through DOSBox. I don't know if this has all of the difficulty settings that the PC version has, but it has all of the tables. Night Tournament, spelled with K, and Monsters. I am a sucker for pinball games. Dino Wars and Spinning Rotors. Aquatic and Amber Moon. In fact, one thing that I keep meaning to pull so that I can show is a Japanese exclusive for the PSP, a pinball game that has 2 tables. And I went through all the hassle, well, not hassle really, but all the trouble for me, because I'm dyslexic, of submitting requests for those 2 tables. They were approved. They're in the database at highscore.com, and I still haven't submitted scores for them. So I need to get on that. Complete. Okay, this is one that's, I don't know if you can hear that. I sure can. My daughters are both watching season 2 of Thunderbirds Are Go in the living room. This is for the PSP, and I'm going to have to open this one up because I want to play it. I want to open it now. Atari Classics Evolved. Now, according to the back, there are 11 classic Atari games in their original and evolved designs. Asteroid, singular, not plural, there's not an S at the end. Asteroids Deluxe, Battlezone, Centipede, Lunar Lander, Millipede, Missile Command, Pong, Super Breakout, Tempest, and Warlords. And then below that it says over 50 unlockable Atari 2600 titles, battled out via wireless multiplayer, available on Warlords and Battlezone. Okay, this is for the PlayStation, the original PlayStation. It's a racing game with a rather generic title. Racing. It says racing on both of the spines, as well as there on the cellophane wrap, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now for two games that were released exclusively in Taiwan for the Genesis. Now, this first one I'm never going to be able to play. I doubt I will, because it requires a specialty controller with 9 buttons. Mallet Legends Whack-A-Critter. There is the controller in question. This is basically whack-a-mole, from what I understand, with a story. When the evil monster kidnaps the beautiful Princess Philia, spelled with a PH, and her little dog, what will Prince David do? Will he sit in his room and cry? No way. Will he run and tell his mommy? Yeah, right. Prince David will grab his trusty mallet and bash the evil monster's heads in, with 3 exclamation marks. It is your duty as David to thrash and bash your way through all the levels, destroy all the nasty critters, and rescue Princess Philia. Oh yeah, and her little dog too. Little call back to the Wizard of Oz there. Rather skimpy manual. Does have something on the back, but you would think there would be more to this manual, as difficult as it is to get in and out of the case. Now, the slot for the cartridge is larger than the cartridge, so I have to hold it in place to show it, or else I'll scare my cat again, because this isn't the first time I've done this video. Complete. And this is a 2-in-1 Funny World and Balloon Boy. Both of these games published by Realtek. And again, a skimpy manual with an undersized cartridge. Well, the cartridge isn't undersized. The slot for the cartridge is oversized. Thunderbirds are go. I just heard it. Sorry about my sinuses. There's nothing that can be done. They've operated on them to no avail. picked up one other item there. This is a third-party controller for the PlayStation from Horai. Horai Company Limited Analog Sindao Pad 2 Turbo. Now, the dealer gave me an extra. Something for free. I don't know what this character is supposed to be, but on the back it says Tato. I know what Tato is. So if any of you out there know who this character is and from what game that Tato owns the rights to, please let me know. Okay. Until next time, stay awesome.